As you approach the spot that is marked on this crude map, at least you think you have the spot. The way the map is, it took you to a dead end in an alley. There's a bunch of crates stacked atop of one another. There's a few barrels in the corner. There doesn't seem to be any entrances of any kind in this dead end.
Do the crates have any markers similar to the smuggler's mark I found on in the field office?
Roll me an investigation roll.
Where's my dice? Investigation.
Lasai.
Am I recalling information about fee veins or?
About
Okay,
what?
that's no, it's a joke. Never mind. 9.
She has keen mind. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, don't start this.
I mean, I have the mark on me. I don't know if that helps that I'm holding it.
So there's a few marks on the crates, but most of them are weathered and old. It's kind of hard to identify them. There could be a mark somewhere, but it's kind of hard to tell at this time.
I will try to move the crates.
So we're kind of like in a dead end surrounded by walls. Is that accurate? Can I go around just like listening and knocking to hear if any of the walls are more hollow, sounding like behind them?
And I'm gonna keep watch at the entrance of the alleyway.
It's kind of like listening for different acoustics behind any of the walls.
I'm gonna check under and behind the crates that are stacked up.
Some of them are quite large.
But are they heavy?
Well,
Oh, you're drawing it.
yeah, I didn't prepare a map for
Well,
this.
it's scribbly though.
Oh, remember those times.
I see.
Okay, so Red just goes around knocking on the walls. Give me an investigation roll. And Catherine, where do you start moving boxes?
We'll start in the corner here with the. I guess these are barrels.
Yes.
I'll like try to move them. If they don't move, maybe I'll try to open them.
It's a 17 flat.
You knock on these walls, but all of them are solid brick. You'd imagine that even if one of these walls were slidable, it would require a lot of strength or some sort of mechanism. In which case, at least all of these walls sound the same. They are pretty much the same thickness. It would be hard to tell if there was a...
Okay.
Give me a strength check, Jane.
What?
Give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Are you trying to open the barrel or just move it?
I'm trying to move it first.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't move, then I'll see if it's like freely openable. Am I rolling something for that?
You are rolling for strength.
Okay.
So lay it down, so lay it down.
That's
The barrel does not move. It seems incredibly heavy.
Okay,
But
I'll try
looking
to-
on the ground, does it look like there's any spots of, for any of these boxes or barrels, of like them being slid around, like markings on the ground?
Ooh.
Give me an investigation roll.
Uh, 21.
You bow down to the ground level looking for markings on the ground, but you don't find any. However, as you look around, you do notice markings not on the ground, but at the bottom of one of the crates, where pieces have splintered.
I think there's something over at this crate.
Hmm? Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I'll check behind it.
There seems to be nothing behind it.
I'll try to push it away from the wall.
Give me a strength check.
I will
Hmm.
assist.
Her specialty.
Oh, do I get advantage with the assist?
Yes.
Oh, nice. 2 1s. Let's go.
1 and a 2. Oh,
That's
one,
actually
one. Oh, the 2 was so close, and the 1 was so close.
Lucky
Just,
you.
is this
Yeah.
wait,
Together
Let's be-
you start moving this crate. It feels like it's full. But as you slide it to the side, you reveal a simple round hole in the ground. And a
Ooh.
ladder propped up inside it, leading down.
Alrighty.
well, we found it.
Hop.
Alright.
And say,
Do you
should
jump?
some of us go down that don't need
I go down the ladder.
Make
I
sure
mean,
it's clear at the
probably.
bottom.
Yeah, I'm just headed down the ladder to, because I don't need
I'll
a light,
follow
so I'll just look around.
Rhett down.
The ladder appears to be about 15 feet down. So after 15 feet, you finally reach the ground. You are in a simple, just dirt and rock tunnel that stretches into the dark.
Whoever's in front should also be probably reading the map. With the arrow directions.
Oh, Evelyn's got the map. I'll just stay in front in case any... Whatever.
Looking around, does it look like there's anybody down here?
It's a really high tunnel. It's 5 feet wide. But not in this immediate area. You are basically... You're basically at an entrance point right here. There's literally nothing around except the tunnel in front of you.
We'll wave.
You
for,
didn't need to put your... It's just fun.
We'll wave for Soleil and Catherine to come down.
Soleil turns
Yeah.
around. Have you guys found any? And no one's there.
Oh.
We're in the hole!
He slowly just moves in very suspiciously into the alleyway because all of a sudden all of his companions are gone.
Yeah, as you look behind the crates, looking like, are they trying to pull a prank on you, or then behind one of the crates you see that hole.
And I look down there. Do I see them?
I'll wave up.
No, you see darkness.
Oh, okay.
Unless anyone's already turned on the lantern.
No, I'd imagine I would be saving that.
Are you guys down there?
Yes, now come on down.
Okay.
This is your conscience.
And I
Stop
climb down
drinking
there.
so much milk.
Next time, please give me a sign or something. I was confused there for a moment.
Just check. Do we need to shut? I don't even know how I would shut this. It's fine. It's just an alley.
I'll go back up the ladder. Is there anywhere to pull the crate back over?
Do you want me to give me a strength check? It was heavy with the two of you pushing it. You'd kind of have to pull it towards you and then
Or
pull it like from underneath over you.
I'm gonna try to pull it, but I'm not gonna try to completely close it.
Okay, give me a
Like
strength
a
check.
little space where I could, like, I don't know, put a sword up and push it easier. Huh. Yeah.
Can I give her a mental advantage by telling her she can do it?
Could this be athletics?
Yes.
10.
You spend a while on the ladder just pulling at this thing. And you manage to move it a tiny bit over the hole. And now, sort of looking underneath it, you realize that the crate is indeed empty. However, it is about 3 times as thick as any other crate, probably to give the illusion that it is full.
Hmm.
But it is quite heavy, and after a couple more tries to pull it, maybe it got stuck on one of the brick stones on the ground. You can't get it any further.
Okay.
Just leave it open. It's our emergency exit then. If we have to leave quickly.
I tried my best.
You did well, friend.
No, I didn't.
Are you dying? Am I dying?
I will. Bleh. And then my cloak changes.
Ugh.
Bleh. Bleh.
Does it
I don't
shift back to
remember
what it was, or?
Sure, I'll change it back to like a leather shawl. I don't
So
know.
yeah, I'm standing there now in the darkness and have no clue where to go.
I'm just following the people that can see.
Yeah, they are far away, it seems like, so I don't know.
Oh,
No, we're not that far away.
We would have waited.
Well, 5 feet is still too far away for me to see you.
I'll just.
Toward us, or we'll throw a pot at you. Come on now.
I would just have my 2 hands at the wall and just follow the wall, I guess.
Both Catherine and Soleil, give me a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 16.
Ooh, that was almost bad. Oh, that's 20.
The ground is very uneven. This tunnel, whoever made it, it's very rocky. And more than once you hit something with your foot and you stumble forward. But every time so far you've managed to catch yourself.
Alright, fine.
It is, however, not quiet, you stumbling.
Okay, I'll put my lantern on. I light
That was
up
the
my.
entire point of you having the lanterns, I thought.
I know, but maybe we're trying to be sneaky. Who knows if there's smugglers down here?
As you light the lantern, you see that, yeah, this is just a straight tunnel. I'm guessing you just keep going at this point?
Yep.
I want to keep an eye out for any sort of, like, traps or signs as we're walking, but also making sure that we're following the directions on the map we were given.
The directions on the map are,
Which are just arrows,
quite
like-
interesting. The first few arrows are straight up, or what you would assume forward. And as you come to the first crossing, and then the second, and then the third, and then the fourth, you realize why. This place is a maze. Every few feet, there are tunnels going off in different directions. Please give me an intelligence save, Ablin.
God damn it.
Is a dirty 20.
By the way, how long do we have those 10 hit points?
8 hours.
Okay, so we still have them. Good.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold. Hold.
Hold on.
Because you're
I'm holding onto my chair. I don't know what else to hold on to.
Be right back.
Wow. I can't believe it. He left.
Andy the dealer.
So our name. Any moments of inspiration?
Turns out Quartermains actually means four hands. Or whatever that's worth.
Well, I don't know. I feel like they. Oh, never mind.
What do you mean? What were you about to say?
No, nothing.
Okay. You sure about that?
Mhm.
You weren't about to say anything that I wasn't supposed to hear?
No.
Okay. Roll me a 1d20, please. What was your intelligence save, by the way?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Anyone? 1d20?
18.
Ever since you've stepped down into the bowels, you've heard rats scurry away from the lines, scurrying down corridors, fleeing from your footsteps and the light of the torch, your lantern. But just as you round the corner, just as instructed on the map, you stop dead in your tracks, Ablin. In front of you, a rat sits there, motionless. And as the light comes closer, you realize that there's more than one. There's 2, 3. In total, there are 16. They stand unmoving, as if frozen in place, their eyes glazed a soft white. The burning flame of your lantern, the flickering, almost makes it seem like they're still moving ever so slightly. But they are still.
Do we need to go that way?
You do indeed need to go that way.
This is the direction. Yes. Gonna reach out and just barely touch one of the rats.
It doesn't move. Cold, almost like touching stone.
Would I be able to make a guess here and say maybe these are like petrified or something along those lines, or
All their teeth elongated.
to stone?
Looking closely at them with their eyes glazed white, their mouths are somewhat agape. You see still the pink, soft flesh of their mouths. It doesn't look like they have been petrified.
Do they follow
At
movement with
least
their eyes?
not turned to stone. No, they are completely still.
I could try and just move around them, but either this is a.
Why is it a trap that turns things like this?
Also, I was gonna say either it's these things are ready to attack, or upon certain circumstances, or something has done this to them.
I'm gonna look behind us.
You turn around to another corridor that stretches in the opposite direction. And you see nothing. The corridor stretches a long way into the dark.
Anything on the ceiling?
Nothing. Just dirt and stone.
I know it's not probably gonna do much, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pull my sight lenses down that let me see through fog, mist, smoke, cloud, and non-magical darkness. Just as my brain being like, let's just do a little extra protection here.
Yeah, you flip through your lenses and there's no anomaly other than the rats being there.
If we are unsure, just send the robot first.
That's rude.
That's kind of rude.
I want to take a crossbow bolt and throw it behind the rats.
Okay. Do I? You know what? I'm gonna make you roll for that.
Okay.
Give me a throw.
Is it just like Dex?
Yeah. It's an attack roll with your dexterity modifier.
Oh, an attack roll. Okay. I guess that's a 14?
Yeah. You chuck this crossbow bolt behind the rats, and as it hits the ground, there's a small cloud of dust as it disturbs the earth, but the rats do not move. Crossbow bolt just lies there at the edge
Alright.
of your vision.
I'm gonna get closer to the first rat. My eyes glistening like a killer. I'm just gonna. You can see I just extend my claws and just try and slit its throat with them.
Your claw scrapes along something hard. Almost like stone, but not quite. You do not even leave a mark.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk.
I'm gonna start playing a counter charm then as we move forward.
Do you walk avoiding them, or do you just pass?
You know,
by
I'm
them?
gonna step between them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kick them around like
Give me an acrobatics check then.
acrobatics.
Dance for me.
I don't remember that song. I was gonna. I can't
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dance
Aww,
button?
that's okay. That's an 8.
I can dance.
Everyone else waiting for Catherine to pass? Or?
I'm just playing like a I don't know, resolute counter charm in case there's anything that would try to charm us or frighten us.
Yeah, I'm waiting and observing. Still looking into the eyes of the rat.
I'm trying to look around to see if there's any signs in the path of something else that's moving in here other than the rats.
Give me an investigation roll.
As
Catherine,
I die.
as you step through the arrayed rats, you take care not to
Natural 20.
touch any of them. However, as you walk past one of them, your sort of hem of your boot just hits one of them, and you trip a little. You land safely on the other side, doing a little hop. And you stare back. Nothing is different.
Okay.
A natural 20 making it a 29, Beggar.
You don't see any other footsteps or scrapings, any markings. In fact, the loose dust that has accumulated on this dirt ground seems for the most part undisturbed. Save, of course, for the footsteps now left by Catherine and the mark left by the falling of the bow. There are not even rat footprints.
Been here for some time.
Strange.
Guess we move on maybe quietly.
Yeah.
Try and move around them without touching them.
Okay, yeah, you all make it past the rats and come out on the other side.
Just be on guard as I guess we continue forward.
I suppose.
Guess I'll move back to trying to follow the directions, but trying to walk as quietly as possible.
Okay. You continue following the instructions for a while. It almost feels like hours in this samey corridor. And then, as you at one crossroad take a right, you start seeing a slight light in the distance. You also hear rushing water. The dirt and rock that made up the tunnel so far give now way to brick and stone. Weathered. This place is either much older than the rest of the city, or it has suffered greatly from erosion. And you come to a large room.
Whoa! Red's so big! And Evelyn, she
He's a
grew
big
up.
boy.
Whoa, they're so big! Oh my god.
Whoop. Guys are a little small.
I'm a big kid now.
I'm a big, big cat in a big, big world.
Arroy. Words. Words. Arrayed along the walls are massive pipes that pour great streams of water into a central drain. A circular abyss that in front of you stretches down to where you cannot see.
Is the light coming from above us?
Yeah. Far, far above. It seems like this tunnel just goes straight up for a while.
Maybe this
What?
leads up to one of the higher quarters.
Could be. What does the map say?
The map itself doesn't really say anything. The directions are given with arrows. So far, you're pretty sure you've followed them to the T, but well, there's nothing at this room. But then again, this room also doesn't seem to be a crossroads. On the other side, you see that the way simply continues.
So it just says to go forward, as best as we can assume at this point.
From the
'Cause it
map,
doesn't
yes.
seem like because there's no like direction on the map, and there's no obvious, at least, other routes to take.
Oh, whoa. Whoa!
We could try and head around.
Oh, do we have to get over these things to head around, it looks like?
Do you stare down, Catherine?
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. That's not mine. I'm gonna do that thing where I just do this. 19.
For a moment, you think that you see the darkness move. And then the rest of you, you see Catherine just go over the edge, and she's gone.
What?
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna try and jump after her. If I can see her. Can I see her?
As you run to the edge and you look down, you don't see her. Please also give me a perception roll.
Catherine?
Is this true for any of us that are looking over?
Yes.
That's another natural. Well, sorry, that's a natural 20, so that's a 21.
I rolled an 8.
Rolled a dirty 20.
17 plus 11. Well, as Ablin moves first to the edge and looks, you don't see anything. But then suddenly something pulls at you, and Ablin too suddenly gets pulled down into the darkness.
Karen's normally holding on to me, so I'm
Okay,
gonna have
then
him
he's
come
with you.
me.
Yeah, drop him.
The blue hand slowly go into that black box.
The rest of you, who rolled higher?
Rolled a dirty 20.
Poor Soleil, he's gonna be left all alone.
And they went down a hole again without me.
Red also does not see anything. But all of a sudden, something reaches out from the darkness and Red is
It's
gone.
Cthulhu!
No, it's
I'm
all
going
alone.
mad! What is up? Yeah, Soleil is just now just like a cat in defense mode, just jumping back a couple steps. Like, what is going on?
Do you do anything else? You jump back from the abyss. Your friends almost completely vanished.
Almost completely.
Well, there's still some up at Polythreme.
Oh, that's what you mean, okay.
I'm gonna need to go.
Kara is still there. Okay, and I go back to
Yeah,
Kara.
let's go home.
I just try and move around a bit. Can I get over here?
Do you try to jump over? So this is basically half of a pipe.
I
You
try
could
to
climb it and
climb
then
up
jump to the
over
other
here.
side, or you could just climb up over there. Okay, give me an acrobatics.
And I try to do it as sneakily as possible.
Give me an acrobatics and a stealth check.
Okay, acrobatics. Nat 20 for acrobatics. And stealth 22. I'm a ninja.
Yeah, you are. Adrenaline is pumping. You are in fight mode essentially. You jump up and glide down the other side and stealthily move along the wall. You don't hear anything except the rushing of water.
I'm gonna move over here. One left hand on this thing to basically make sure that nothing can just take me down there. And then I get closer and I try to look over where my friends vanished to see if I can see something there on the wall that maybe just pulled them down or whatever.
You don't see anything on the wall. Give me a perception roll.
Natural one. It's so dark. I mean, to be fair, the light is out. I'm blind now.
As
No,
you
what?
look over the side, there's slight lines, but it's very dim.
Oh.
Okay.
As you look over the edge, you slip
No.
and you fall. And we
Even
will-
with my hand on that fucking thing.
yes.
Oh, did I actually fall?
Move this here for a moment. Yep.
At least no one pulled me down, I guess. Ah, sploosh, sploosh.
Catherine, you suddenly just land in a pool of water. The water rushes around you and it starts pulling you.
Ah!
You see in front of you where the water rushes down a deeper abyss, more darkness. But around you, you see sparsely illuminated by holes, a cavern of some sort.
Well, I'm gonna try to get out of the water as quick as I can because it's pulling me down.
Give me an athletics roll.
This map is kind of familiar.
21.
Yeah, you manage to swim against the stream, but the water for you is difficult terrain.
Oh crap, where'd I start? I already moved. Okay, so... Okay, so 15 feet then. Unless I dash. 5, 10, 15... I guess I'll dash to get out.
You make your way to the shore. And then please mark down a 5.
Mark
for
down
your
a-
initiative.
Okay. That's foreboding. A 5?
Yes. Behind you, you suddenly hear a splash of water. And then a couple seconds later, you can see Ablin tumbling down and also falling into the water with another second splash.
Can I attempt to help in any way?
I don't know. How do you try to help?
Can I have a hempen rope. Can I throw a rope to her?
She'd have to catch it, but yes.
Okay, I will throw a rope towards her.
You attach anything to the end of it, or you just throw it straight?
Make a lasso.
Like, describe to me exactly how you would throw this rope.
Okay. I will throw it kind of like in that direction. So it'll float on top of the water and maybe like bump
But
into
how
her.
exactly do you throw it? Like, if you had the rope in your hand,
How would I throw a rope?
do you take the end of it and just throw it like a spear?
Ooh! I'll tie an unlit torch to the end of it, and I'll throw it. I'll do the whole, like... What motion would I call this? Spinning motion, I guess?
Okay, so like a hammer thrower?
Hammer sure.
Like the Olympic sport?
Like Thor does. To fly.
Oh, I see. So you basically you swing the torch like a flail
Yeah.
before you let loose. Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Attack roll. Okay. Would I just use my... What kind of attack?
We'll
Just
use 20 at
be-
Dex if it's range.
Yes, thanks.
Okay.
a throw.
17.
Okay, yeah. The torch lands somewhere to your left, Ablin. You do notice the splash of water.
I will try and grab it.
Give me an athletics roll with advantage. The DC is 15.
Well, I got a 14. So.
Ugh.
You swim against the current as best you can. You barely manage to catch hold of the rope. But as the current is strong, and even as Catherine starts pulling you back, it takes you over the edge. You're holding on to this rope. Luckily, it's easy to hold on to due to the torch at its end. And then, Catherine, you see another splash. It's almost as if something shoots out of the water. And a moment after, Red plummets into the water.
Okay, I'm gonna shift.
Am I like over the edge?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna shift, and I'm gonna just like really try to pull Evelyn up.
How is it possible to feel the bottom of this water here?
Nope. Even as you breach through the water surface, and for a second you are underneath, you feel the pull, and you can see the edge slightly illuminated of the stone that then gives way to that waterfall. And it is deep, this water.
From my angle, can I see any sort of rocks or anything peeking out over the water?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to try to start swimming toward the shore, but I don't.
Okay, give me an athletics roll.
It's a 19.
The water for you as well is difficult terrain. And you try to pull, Catherine?
Yes.
Give me an athletics check.
When my thing says
The
advantage,
DC is 18.
when this says advantage on strength checks, does that also mean like athletics?
Yes.
Okay.
As you make your way to the shore, swimming hard against this strong current, you see Catherine standing there with a rope taut, pulling as hard as she can.
18.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad I shifted.
Give me a 1d4.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. 2.
Okay. You managed to pull Evelyn 10 feet. She is still in the water, and it is still quite deep. But you can see her again.
And I can see Catherine?
Yes. Salty, are you still in?
I am here, but I think my thing may have
Okay.
crashed.
Yeah, you disconnected, but
You had the
just
same
checking
thing
if you can hear me.
that I
Because
had.
you, as you reach the shore, you see Evelyn in the water struggling against this current as Catherine pulls with all her might.
As soon as I'm on the
Closer to
shore,
the
I'll
shore.
attempt to help.
Okay, that will be next turn. However, Jess, please mark down a 4 as your initiative, and Red, please mark down a 3. And then I'm gonna go pee, and I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go walk my dog real quick then.
All right.
How long do you need for that?
Less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
just out of range. Or Catherine was just out of range.
I wonder which kind of magical effect made us all go down there.
Right? What is down here that is pulling us down? Because something physically pulled me over the edge.
Yeah.
But no, I was 5 square. It was 5 feet. Catherine is 5 feet too far away. I couldn't hit her with my grappling hook.
This is a
Like
little bit
that.
like a game of Cthulhu. The better you roll, the more the more you see, the worse it is for your character, I guess.
Right? I don't want to roll high.
And Soleil will be like, "Yeah, I got pulled down here too. I totally didn't slip."
I believe it. You're a cat. You don't slip.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't see, but I was like a ninja up there when I jumped over that weird water pipe thingy until I slipped.
You mean you didn't instantly jump in after us?
Hell no. Something like
Yeah.
my mother always told me when I was like, but the others are allowed to do that too. And then she was like, when others jump out of the window, do you jump after them? No? See.
I see. So you were just listening to motherly advice.
Yes.
That's fair.
I mean, we didn't intentionally jump.
Right. Oh, well, okay, correction. I was intentionally jumping, but I got pulled before I could actually jump.
True.
Because my thought was like, oh, I'll just jump off the edge, grab Catherine, and throw my grappling hook up.
Right.
But Beggar was a horrible person and put Catherine 35 feet away from me in the water, so I couldn't shoot Catherine with my grappling hook and be pulled to shore.
I literally just arbitrarily chose a point. I'm
I
like,
was
yeah,
sitting here
this seems
counting. I was
about
like,
right.
no.
So- Oh fuck.
What?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing.
Is this I missed something as a DM, or oh no, I just realized I'm killing the party?
Yeah, he's realizing,
possibly
oh, this
nothing.
is gonna be a very hard encounter for 6 people, and we are only 4.
No, it's actually
Worse.
It is made for 4.
Hmm.
I may have
and
crafted
I'm-
this encounter within like an hour, including the maps, by the way.
Oh my gosh, these are really good.
Yeah, I mean, they're really good for...
Well, I thought I had like 2 more after that.
You know what I think about this map, Beggar?
What?
I think about a certain character that turned into a lich soon after he reached this map.
Yeah,
Mr.
you can
Mr.
still
Beggar.
see where I edited. You see this part here?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. This, how it repeats.
Yeah.
This was like a small lake like this, and then I expanded it to actually flow into the abyss.
Yeah.
But then I also had to copy this waterfall right here, and then distort it to
Oh.
make the edge.
I like it.
But obviously, with the repeating patterns, you can see that I didn't have too much time. That was a really quick, like, there's an edge where it's like, I don't really know what this is.
I still thought that was just a different version you found on the internet of this map, so I
Nah.
didn't really see that you edited it.
I didn't notice the repeating edges.
You know, I was thinking
Probably
about
shouldn't have told
sucking
you,
black
but I
holes.
figured
Yeah,
this
we
needs to
wouldn't have
be-
noticed.
So is it like pitch dark over here?
You
Or-
can't really see through the water, except from if you're like here, you can see through the water since the light is behind it.
Hmm.
But from
I
here,
mean, I'm
looking
not-
into the water, all you see is darkness.
So I mean, I'm happy, but so Catherine technically shouldn't have been able to see us.
She has enough vision.
Okay.
She wouldn't have seen you under the water, but as she saw you sort of splash into the water,
Okay.
she would have seen that.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I was just curious. Like,
I
was
could have
Beggar
had a
being
roll, but
generous?
she also has advantage on sight and hearing and smell, I believe.
Okay.
So from the splash, she would have been able to tell me.
Time to fight. Die. I cast fireball.
On myself.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We're fighting someone named Nemiel.
What?
I looked at the music.
You
Yeah, the
are. Is
music.
everyone here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Name yell.
Okay, you are in turn order.
This is what happens, like, when you didn't jump in after us.
I'll keep.
Sorry that
pulling,
I'm the only sane person in this group.
I'll keep pulling Evelyn up.
Okay, give me another strength check.
Athletics.
Yes.
19 plus 4.
Nice.
23.
Give me a 1d4.
1!
You pull her 5 feet. You're almost at the shore now, Abel. Your feet manage to reach the ground at this point. But this, Catherine, costs you your turn.
Okay.
And with that, it is Abel's turn.
Can I have enough footing to try and get out of the water the rest of the way?
Yes, it is difficult terrain for you, but you can make it out.
Right. That was exciting. Everyone all right?
For the most part.
I
I'm not
guess.
hearing ominous music at all.
I'm
It's
sure we're in
distinctly
no danger.
Should we throw the rope back for Soleil?
Right,
mean-
Soleil. Keep an eye out for Soleil.
If I throw it down, it'll just go down the hole.
Everybody's close enough, and do you help? We might be able to pull him up if I shoot a grappling hook at him too.
Good thought.
Just that's my turn. Just watching for Soleil.
If they don't need my help, I guess I'll step over here and
Well, you
if it's my
notice
turn.
2 sudden splashes
2.
out of the water. That's a +9 on the first one. Does an 11 hit you, Cap?
An 11?
Yes.
No.
+9 to hit. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Does a 12 hit you, Red?
No.
Both of you manage to dodge out of the way as something hits the ground just next to your leg. Out of the water. And then you see a head emerge.
Oh god.
And then you see another one. You see a total of 5 heads.
What the it's a Hydra!
Ah!
My god, is that a chameleon hydra or something like that?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah!
Oh, that
That's
makes
why
sense.
you didn't see it!
It's huge. It's got plus 11 on stealth.
Oh,
And it rolls with advantage.
oh my god.
Now, it has 3 more heads. That is now, instead of using their long tongue, start to attack.